morning, dear students. So welcome to our math class now. Already I informed you this week we are not going to see the according to the exercises. We are going to go through the four main operations, isn't it, Ram? So the last class we saw about the multiplication and division by single digit. So today's class we are going to see the same division by two-digit numbers. Okay, ma? So now see here, and the properties and the division by 10, 100 and 1000 also. When you are dividing a number by 10, what happens? By 100, what happens? And by 1000, what happens? Shall we go into the class? Take a note, write today's date and write the topic down. So now see here, division by 100. So when your number is divided by, first we will see how it is divided by 10. Okay, so first we will see a number divided by 10. You know that 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30. So you know the 10th table, isn't it? Very easy, isn't it? So 746 divided by 10. So what happens? 7. Since 7 is the smaller than the divisor, so we have to take it as 74. So 74, 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, 10 fours are 40, 10 fives are 50, 10 sixes are 70, 10 eights are 80. So it is the biggest number. So how many times? 10 sevens are 70. When you are subtracting 4, here it is 6. Now 46. How many times? 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, 10 fours are 40, 10 fives are 50. So 50 is the biggest number. So before that the smallest number is 7 fours are 40. So here the remainder is 6. So when you are dividing the number by 10, what happens? From the last, leave the one digit. So the last digit will be the quotient because only 1 0 you are having. Okay, see how many zeros you are having? 1 0. So from the last digit, so ones place, it is the remainder, and the remaining numbers is the quotient. So here the quotient is 74 and the remainder is 6. Okay, so when you are dividing by 100, the same number, if you are dividing by 100, 746 divided by 100. So work it out in the rough column. Divided by 100. So 100 table is also very easy, isn't it? So 7, it is the smallest number. So you have to take 74. 74 is also smaller than 100. So you have to take the number fully. 746. So 746 means 10, 100 sevens are 700, 100 eights are 800. It is the biggest number. So only one time it comes, isn't it? So 7 into 100, it is 700. And the remainder is 6, 4. 46, it is the smallest number. So it cannot be divided. And here also we are not having any other number. So the answer is over. The sum is over. The answer is quotient is equal to 7 and the remainder is equal to 46. So here only 1 0. So the last number is the remainder and remaining is the quotient. There is no need to divide also. You don't want to divide it and see also. If the 10, 100 or 1000 comes means it is very easy to write the numbers. And then 100, see here how many zeros you are having? 2 zeros. So from the last 2 digits, it will be the remainder and the remaining number, it will be the quotient. Okay, ma? So the same thing by 1000. If you are dividing by 1000. So let us take a 4-digit number, that is 7426 divided by 1000. So 7426 divided by 1000. So 7 smaller, 74 it is also smaller than 1000. 742 it is also smaller than 1000. So you have to take the number fully. So 1000 sevens are 7000, 1000 eights are 8000. So 7 times it is 7000. When you are subtracting 6 to 4. That's it. Because 426 is very smaller than 1000. And after this you are not having any number. So here what happens? The quotient. Here the quotient is 7 and the remainder is 426. You are having. So 3 zeros. From the last 3 digits will be the remainder and the remaining numbers will be the quotient. Okay, so to consider it from the last digit. So 10 means only 1 0. So from the last one number will be the remainder. 100 means 2 zeros. So from the last 2 digits will be the remainder. For 1000, 3 zeros. So from the last 3 digits will be the remainder and the remaining answer will be the quotient. Okay, ma. So this is the division by 10, 100 and 1000. Now we are going to see how to divide a number by 2-digit numbers. Now see here, you are having 2 digits. Okay. So using the 2 digits, how you have to divide the sum. Now writing the solution. Write the number first, 672 divided by 12. So here you are going to use the 12th table. First we will write the 12th table in the rough column. Yeah, most of you know the 12th table, isn't it, right? So we will write it in the rough column so that it will be easy for you to divide the sums. 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2, 12 threes are 3 twos are 6, 3 ones are 3, 12 into 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 ones are 4, 12 into 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 ones are 5 plus 1, 6, 12 into 6, 6 twos are 12, 2, 1, 6 ones are 6 plus 1, 7. Next 12, 7s are 7 twos are 14, 7 ones are 7 plus 1, 8. 12 8s are 8 twos are 16, 8 ones are 8 plus 1, 9. 12 9s are 9 twos are 18, 9 ones are 9 plus 1, it is 10. Next 12 10s are. So 0 is the last number, so you can write the 0 as it is. 12 ones are 12. So the answer is 120. Okay, now the table has been over. Now we will start the sum. So I told you the number should be the dividend you are going to divide should be greater than the divisor. So here 6. 6 is greater than 12 Bada? No. So what you have to do? Take it as 67. So 67 is greater. No problem. Now see the answer product side. Whether 67 is there? No. 60 after 72. 72 is the bigger number. You have to take the bigger number or the nearest smaller number. We have to take the smaller number. So for 67, which is the smaller number? 60. You have to take the nearest smaller number. Don't take the 42. Sorry, 48. Nearest to 67, the smallest number is 60. So you have to take 60 only. So 12 table, 60 how many times? 5 times. So first you write the answer in the quotients place. 5 12s are 60. Now we are going to subtract. So 0 to 7. 0 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the same 7 and bring the next number down. It is 72. Now see the product side. 72. Yes. So 12 table it is 6 times. So 6 times 6 12s are 72. When you are subtracting 72, 72. Both the numbers are same. So the answer is 0. Okay ma? So the same method as you divide in the single digit number da. But the only thing is for 2-digit numbers, write the tables correctly. Now you write the quotient, it is 56 and the remainder is 0. Okay ma? So write this in your note also and then please while writing the tables for the 2-digit numbers, please write it correctly. Okay ma? So we will see the next sum now. The second sum it is 12,514 divided by 21. Now we are going to write the solution. So first draw the symbol, write the dividend first and the divisor outside. Okay, so here we are going to use the 21st table. So first shall we write the tables ma? Yes. So see here 21 ones are 21. 21 into 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. 21 into 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. 21 into 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. 21 into 5. 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. Here no number is there, so you can write the 10 as it is. 21 into 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 twos are 12. 21 into 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 21 into 8. 8 ones are 8. 8 twos are 16. 21 into 9. 9 ones are 9. 9 twos are 18. 21 into 10. So 0, write the 0 as it is. 21 ones are 21. So the answer is 210. Now the tables has been over. Shall we start the sum? So now see here. By taking the first digit 1. It is the smaller than the divisor. So take it as 12. So 12 is also smaller. So what you have to do? Take the third digit also. So the number is 125. Now we will see 125. How many times it comes? 126. It is the biggest number. So the previous smallest number is 5 times. It is 105. So write it as 5 times 105. Now we are going to subtract. Both the numbers are same. So the answer is 0. Next is 0 to 2. 0 after 1, 2. So you are having 2 fingers. Next the number is 1. So here the number is 201. So now see in the product side 201. No. So the smallest number is 189. Now you write 9 times 9 into 21. 189. Now I am going to subtract second number to the first number. Since first number is the smallest number, I am going to borrow from the nearest place. But the nearest number is also 0. So first I have to borrow it from the nearest place to 0 and then to 1. So when you are borrowing, 0 becomes 10 and 2 becomes 1. Now again I am going to borrow from 10 to 1. So 1 becomes 11 and 10 becomes 9. Okay, so here 9 after 10, 11. 2 fingers. Here it is 9, 8. 8 after 9. So 1 finger. The next is both the numbers are same. So the answer is 0. Now we can bring the next number down. It is 4. So here we want to find 124. So see here 124. No, 126 bigger number. So the nearest smaller number is 5 times, which is 105. Now when you are subtracting, 4 is the smaller number. So borrow from the nearest place. 4 becomes 14 and 2 becomes 1. Now 5 after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So how many fingers? It is 9 fingers. And here the number is 1. 0 to 1, 1. And here both the numbers are same. So the answer is 0. After this any number is there? No. So that the sum has been over. So here the quotient is 595 and the remainder is 19. Okay, da? So did you understand if the 2 digit has been given, how to do the division sum? Okay, ma? Yes. So now 2 sums has been over. I will give you some more sums dividing by tens, hundred and thousand. Okay. So see here. The next Roman number, see here. Solve without actual division. So without dividing using the dividing method, we have to find the answers. Already I told you. So here the numbers are very simple numbers only. So see here what is the quotient will be here since only 1 0 is there, isn't it? So 1 0 means the last 1 digit. So 1 digit will be the remainder and the remaining numbers will be the quotient. So here the quotient is 75 and the remainder is 3. Okay, da? So the quotient is 75 and the remainder is 3. And then see here. The next number is 68,508 divided by 1. So the number is divided by 1. Whatever number divided by 1, we will get the same number. So the quotient is 68,508 and the remainder is no, there is not there, so it is 0. Now the third sum, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So from the last 2 digits will be the remainder and the remaining number will be the quotient. So remaining only one number is there, so it is the quotient. Okay. Now see the fourth sum. The quotient. Here how many zeros are there? 3 zeros. So from the last 3 digits will be the remainder and the remaining digits will be the quotient. And the last sum. So for this also you are having 3 zeros. So from the last 3 digits, that is 0, 34. So if you are writing 0, no value is there. If you write only 34 also, the answer is correct. And the remaining numbers are 76. So the quotient is 76 and the remainder is 34. Okay, so it is very easy for us to divide it using the numbers 10, 100, 1000 and 1. Okay, so this thing also you take it in your note. Today's worksheet I will give you based on these division sums, the 2-digit division sums also. So try to understand the concept clearly and work out the sums. Okay ma, thank you, bye, see you. I will meet you in the next class.